Alright guys, so let's take a look. Our PSO training will start soon. Okay, so the PSO will be conducted via Zoom, so kindly provide your full name on Zoom. Hello everyone, join this meeting. I will lock the Zoom meeting at 5:36. So, alright, just make sure you have Zoom. Oh, sorry, someone is calling. Just click the link. Turn on your camera. So guys, the orientation will be conducted via Zoom, so make sure you have Zoom installed in your computer or you have a Zoom account. Okay, let's wait for it. It's loading. Okay, there you go. So let's wait for it. Okay. Microsoft Edge launch meeting. Okay. Gonna cancel it. So I'm gonna copy the link, guys. Okay, I suggest that you copy the link and open the link using your Google Chrome to avoid any problems. Okay. So let's wait for it. It's still loading. Still have 3 minutes left. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Okay, let's open the link. There we go. So we still have 2 minutes left. Hope we'll be able to join the Zoom meeting. Okay. Open Zoom meetings. Come on. Come on. Okay, Zoom not responding. Okay, it's connecting. We'll be able to connect. It's really slow. What's wrong? Okay. Stop the video. Join. Okay. Zoom responding. Join with computer audio.
Click your name, then type your full name. Okay. Next, do I have Princess Jane Bandigan? Princess Jane Bandigan, are you here on Zoom? Let me check. None? Okay. How about Isabel Wanan?
Present, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Next one is Webster Bud Eye.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, good. How about Aini Ora? Are you here?
Present, ma'am.
Okay, good. Next is Crystal Jane Tagas.
Present.
Good. For the newcomers who just joined on Zoom, say present and raise your hand once you've heard your name. Next one is Madeline
Present,
Cantila.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Present.
Next one, let me check. Angeline Reforzado. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay,
Present.
thank you. Next, J Love Tolopia. Are you here? Net Basmayor.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. How about Sylvia Canilo? Are you here?
Present, ma'am.
Okay, good. Next applicant, let me check. Norfaisa Didato.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, good. How about Cheryl Tarazona?
Present, ma'am.
Okay, good. Let me check. Martina Marcelo, are you here?
Present.
Okay,
Present.
good. Jonathan Licos. Do I Jonathan Licos here on Zoom? Everyone turn on your camera, unmute your microphone for those who are not yet called. So take note, if I cannot hear you or I cannot see you, I'm sorry, I will remove you here on Zoom. Next one is Jonathan Licos. Are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Turn on your camera, please.
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying, ma'am.
Okay, kindly fix your camera. I'll give you a minute. If I still cannot see you, I'm sorry. I need to reschedule your orientation. Next one is Rodora Jimenez. Are you here? Rodora Jimenez? Do I have Rodora here on Zoom? None. How about Maria Bernadette? Riela?
Present. Present.
Okay, good. Next one is Aizel Maris Dominguez. Aizel Maris Dominguez?
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Very good. Next one, Valen Seban. Valen Seban, are you here on Zoom? None? Okay. So let me go back with those applicants who were not here earlier for the last time. The following, say present, raise your hand. Do we have Mark Anthony Verzosa?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. Next one is Jade Kirby Epis. Jade Kirby Epis, none. How about Ria Gutierrez?
Present, ma'am.
Okay. How about Princess Jane Bandigan? Princess Jane Bandigan? None. And then Jonathan Licos? Camera, please.
I'm fixing. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I'm
Jonathan,
trying, ma'am.
I'll be honest with you. We cannot wait for you. So in case you cannot fix it in a minute, I'm sorry. I'll just reschedule your orientation. I'll send you a message on Skype. Okay? Next
Yes,
one
ma'am.
is Rodora Jimenez. Last call. Rodora
Present.
Jimenez.
I'm here.
Can you please
Hi, present.
raise your hand so I can easily see you here on Zoom? Okay, found you. Next one, Valen Seban. Do I have here on Zoom? Valen? None. Okay, so we would be starting without the 4 applicants. Everyone, while waiting just a few seconds, kindly prepare a pen and paper because you need to take down notes, or you can just use Microsoft Word application or the Notepad application. Okay, so take note, we will be taking a class photo in a minute, so please fix yourselves. Make sure I can see you until shoulder level. Okay, so I've already locked the meeting room. So let me check last call. Valen Seban, are you here on Zoom? None? Okay, for reschedule, how about Princess Jane Bandigan? None? Okay, and then let me check.
Excuse, ma'am. I think I need to reschedule my
Yes, please, no
PSO.
problem. So Jonathan,
I
leave a
can.
message on Skype. I will reschedule your orientation, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you very much,
Thank you.
no problem. Okay, one moment, everyone. Let's take a photo right now. A reminder for J Love Tolopia, please turn on your camera. Is J Love here on Zoom? Can you please unmute your microphone?
I actually chatted Jay. He has issues on his end. He actually can't hear us right now.
Okay, that is noted. One moment. Okay, let's start without them. So, everyone, take a look at your cameras right now. How about Mark Anthony Verzosa? Let's start, everyone, in the count of 3. Take a look at your cameras and give me your best smile. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Smile, everyone. Okay, thank you very much. This time, bring out your pen and paper, or you may take down notes using Microsoft Word or the notepad. So in regards with that, I will now start sharing my screen, okay? So while I'm doing that, let me introduce myself again. Awesome afternoon. My name is Princess. I will be your recruiter or orientation facilitator for today's session. So a few house rules. 1, you cannot take photos. You cannot take videos of my presentation right now. So you need to listen carefully and take down notes. Please turn your cell phones into silent mode and kindly keep them for a while. Stay up. And the next one is, in case some of you would like to eat or drink in between, no problem with me. Please do it discreetly. If you will be gone, if you will be disconnected due to power outage or any technical problem, leave a message on Skype, then I will reschedule your orientation. Okay? So focus on Zoom, listen carefully, and take down notes. Any concerns, everyone, before we start?
None.
Questions? How about the others?
None, miss.
None?
None.
Okay. So can you see my screen right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, good.
Yes,
So we will now start. If you have questions, you may ask them after the presentation. Good luck and please listen.
Welcome teachers to your pre-service orientation. In this presentation, everyone will be put on mute. Prepare your pen and papers to jot down notes and questions. We will answer all of your questions after this video. So we are here to set your expectations and answer questions that you might have regarding the job. Let's talk about 51 Talk first. 51 Talk is the first Chinese online education platform to be listed in the New York Stock Exchange. We are the biggest online English teaching platform in the Philippines. We have the highest number of monthly active students. We offer the best training system for our teachers, and we cater to both kids and adults from China and other countries. 51 Talk also offers the opportunity to earn safely at the comfort of your own home. Plus, you get local support from our PH admins, that is our lesson support team. So let's improve lives one lesson at a time. But how exactly does the platform work? Now, whether or not your schedule matches with a student is very important when they pick the teachers. After every lesson, your students can rate you and give you good reviews, thus building your teacher profile as you complete more and more lessons. Now, we also have peak hours. This is when our students are most available for lessons, and this will be from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on weekdays. That's Mondays to Fridays. There's no need for you to teach the entire time. You just need to open some of your slots within the given peak hours, since we have to make sure that we have enough teachers teaching during these hours. So all teachers must open at least 30 peak slots per 15-day cutoff. Now, 30 peak slots is not equal to 30 hours. Don't worry. One slot is only for 30 minutes. But other than this, you hold your entire schedule. You choose when to teach and when not to teach. The peak of peak, by the way, will be from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. every day. Peak of peak meaning 100% guaranteed you will be booked during these hours. Teachers can also level up by completing trainings. Some trainings enable specialization tags, which are then shown on your teacher profile. Additional earnings are available when you join special projects and participate in events or programs. Now, teachers, your earnings have no cap. You can teach as much as you want. Just make sure that you build a regular schedule for your regular students, deliver the best lessons in order to get good reviews, refrain from being absent, and take advantage of incentives. Incentives during your onboarding training, or that's the step after this orientation. Here now is your teaching fee. As you can see, we pay for every successful lesson, or that's per 25 minutes of your time. So starting teachers earn 38 pesos per 25 minutes. Newly qualified teachers earn 40 pesos per 25 minutes. Junior teachers earn 42 pesos, and so on and so forth until you become a Master Teacher B, earning 50 pesos per 25 minutes of your time. So once you become teachers, anyone can move up to become a Master Teacher B, but how fast you rank up is completely up to you. There will be a certain number of lessons and trainings that you will need to complete in order to rank up to each level. You can rank up in a span of a month. Some will rank up in a span of 2 weeks. It's different for every teacher. It all depends on how much you teach. Let's now talk about how you receive your pay. So teaching fee will be remitted in 5 to 10 business days after each cutoff. That's after the 15th and after the end of the month. When I say business days, this means no holidays and no weekends. Your teaching fee will be remitted to your personal BPI savings account. We have no other payout method with other banks. If you already have an existing account with BPI, you may use that one. Just make sure that it's not a joint account, nor is it a checking account. If you don't have one yet, you would need to open one, but for now, you may check the website first for the requirements in opening an account. We don't want unnecessary errands outside the house right now. If you're having a hard time opening a BPI savings account, you may request to use a fully verified GCash or a PayPal account, but these requests are still subject for approval. Now the remittance fee that is being deducted by the payout channel, BPI and GCash charge around 50 to 60 pesos. PayPal charges 4.4% for every transaction. More details will be sent via email later. Now, once you get launched as teachers, make sure that you set up a quiet, well-lit, and conducive home office environment. Invest in a stable internet with backup. Keep an awesome teacher persona. Prepare for your lessons in advance. Always smile and be patient, and deliver the best lessons in order to succeed as 5-1 Talk teachers. A conducive teaching space is clean and clutter-free. It is well-lit with adequate lighting. There should be a visible 5-1 Talk branding in the background, template to be sent via email later. It is a quiet and conducive learning environment. Always remember to use kid-friendly reward systems and props. Now, in order to keep an awesome teacher persona, always look professional. You can wear a 5-1 talk shirt or be in yellow smart casual clothes. Now, you can also wear shirts with collars and sleeves. Plain polo shirts are acceptable. No shirts or blouses with plunging necklines. Male teachers should be clean-shaven and observe proper grooming, while female teachers are encouraged to wear light makeup, but we're not that strict with the two things right there. Just make sure that you avoid distracting accessories. No caps or hats or sunglasses. Regular prescription glasses is fine. Make sure that you won't use something that might cover your face or even half of your face. We have finished talking about the do's. Let's now talk about the don'ts. We are here to teach them English. Always remember to respect your students' religious, cultural, and political views. So refrain from discussing anything that has to do with Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Tibet, or any political topics. Do not mention or use China government leaders as examples. Do not mention sensitive topics related to territory or islands, and don't mention COVID-19 related topics. If your student asks you about any of these, just say, sorry, I can't discuss this. Let's just focus on the material. So always direct your conversation away from any of these topics. Now we will go through your launching requirements one by one. First requirement is your professional 2x2 ID photo. It must be fairly recent. That's why you may use your mobile phone in order to take your picture. Just make sure that you follow these guidelines. You can also use BeautyCam. It's an application available both on the App Store and on the Play Store. It's just a suggestion. You can still make use of your regular phone's cameras. For the launching requirement number 2, we have your valid ID. Your facilitators will check your valid IDs later. For the launching requirement number 3, we have the audio recording of your self-introduction. There will be no need to write your own script. You will be assigned a script and it will be sent to you via email. So read over the script, practice until you're ready to record, but before you do, make sure that there are no background or static noises. Be very lively and enthusiastic during your recording. You could do the recording using your mobile phone or through these websites. We will send you the link via email. Your recordings must be saved in MP3 format, and if it will not meet the standards, we will ask you to repeat the recording. Additional launching requirements include your proof of education and your NBI clearance. For the proof of education, you may submit your diploma or your certificate of graduation or your transcript of records. But whatever you submit should include the bachelor's degree, the university or the college seal or stamp, and the date of graduation. For your NBI clearance, we will accept both the actual NBI or your online application proof via the NBI website for those who will have a hard time processing their NBI clearance. Apply for the NBI clearance online and pay for the application. This electronic proof should include your full name, the reference number, the paid application status, and the appointment date. Now, these are all the requirements. In submitting your requirements, please prioritize the first 3 that we've discussed, your 2x2 ID photo, your valid ID, and your audio recording. If it is available, you may also submit the proof of education, the NBI clearance, and English teaching certificates. Now, you can start submitting right after we end this orientation. No need to submit or no need to send it to us via email or via Skype. You will be submitting these by uploading on your teacher portals. So now what are the next steps? You're already finished with the interview and the technical check. We're almost finished with the pre-service orientation. The next step is your onboarding training already. The onboarding training is for 2 hours. This is your system navigation training, how to navigate your teacher portals, how to use the virtual classrooms, and how to open your schedule for lessons. Your coach will also assess your technical skills during the onboarding. Your orientation facilitators will send you the link for your onboarding training after the orientation. You need to be online at least 15 minutes before your actual schedule so that you can prepare and wait for your coach to let you in on the Zoom meeting room. Now, this is the last step before getting launched as teachers. After this, there will be a total profile check just to ensure that you are all fit to teach online, and that's the completion and launching step. Once you're launched as teachers, in order to prepare you for actual lessons with actual students, we have the new teacher training. Now, what we just need to do is sign your service agreement form. This includes the duties of both parties, that's 5-1 Talk and you as the teachers. It also includes the non-compete clause that we have stating that while you are teaching for 5-1 Talk, you will not be teaching for any other ESL company. It also states that you are independent service providers, you are not our employees, you are our teacher partners, and of course, the confidentiality clause stating that everything that was discussed is confidential. Lessons are owned by 5-1 Talk. Your students' identities are confidential. Don't go posting their pictures on social media. Your facilitators will send you the instructions in signing the service agreement. In doing so, just double check your details there. Make sure that you are using your complete names. Input your middle name, not just the middle initial. Capitalize only the first letter of each name and not the entire name. Double check your birth date, update your email address, input your home address and zip postal code. If you don't know your TIN, you may leave it blank. After this, verify your email address by clicking on the Get Verification Code button. Check for the code on your emails and input that on the box that will appear below the email address. Finally, click on I agree. So teachers, clicking on the I agree button does not mean you're agreeing to anything just yet. This service agreement will only become valid once you start your service for 5-1 Talk. And after you're finished with that one, you should be able to see the Step 4 New Teacher Training. In case there's a schedule for training or demo on your portal, please disregard and always follow the instructions given to you by your facilitators during this orientation. Please do not schedule yourself for the onboarding and wait for your facilitators instead to do so. Here now is the applicant's checklist. We'll send this via Skype for more information. And that is about it for this video presentation. Your facilitators will now guide you in signing the service agreement form.
Hi everyone, did you learn a lot?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How about the others?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So before we do proceed for a quick discussion, everyone kindly check our Skype group this time. So please do note that I do send a copy of some of the important information on our group. So I do also send a copy of the slides and some photos. So you may download them, you may save them on your end, copy and paste and but let me remind you, you cannot share it on any other social media website, you cannot post it, and you cannot share it with other members of your group. Are we clear about that?
Yes.
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
miss.
good. Also take note for Angeline, I do put you on mute because I could hear a lot of background noises coming from your end. Okay. Also, this is a reminder for everyone. Once you do started your teaching, you need to make sure that you do have a very quiet teaching area. Let me give an example. some of the students, adults, or kids, especially the parents of the kids, they're quite sensitive. If they notice something's wrong with the equipment of the teacher, camera is not working, headset is not working, especially if there are a lot of background noises, a lot of distraction, automatic, you will receive complaints. Okay, so once you receive complaints, that would do reflect on our website and on your teacher account rather, and that would do lower, or you would be having a possibility of low bookings or no bookings at all. So just a piece of advice, fix your teaching area, everyone. Always double check your equipment. And take note for those who are using earphones. We do not allow that once you do start your teaching. You could also receive a complaint. So make sure you do have the proper headset, the one which has a mic, built-in mic, and preferably, or we strongly suggest, at least you do have a noise cancellation headset. Okay? So take note of that. Clear, everyone? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, good. So this time, can you see the information on the group? Is it visible on your end? Try to scroll upwards.
Yes, miss.
How about the others? Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, ma'am.
So regards with that, let's
Yes,
continue
ma'am.
with the discussion. So I would like to reiterate that after this orientation, the next step is onboarding. Okay, so this time, onboarding is not on Zoom. So I will do share my screen. We have last 10 minutes here on Zoom. One moment. Okay, there. So I'm currently sharing my screen here on Zoom. So everyone go back on Zoom so you can follow. I'm currently sharing the Skype group. So this time, onboarding is not on Zoom. It will be conducted via Microsoft Teams application. So your first homework after orientation, remind yourselves, write it down. You need to install the Microsoft Teams. So I already sent a copy of the installer or the download link. It's your job to find it on our group. Okay, so that is your first homework. Onboarding is done via Microsoft Teams. So you already know the schedules for the onboarding because you've chosen earlier. So this time I would like to remind you that is your schedules already. Anyone who would like to change their schedule, raise your hand. Anyone? None so far? Okay. So I will repeat your schedules later, but let me give you a reminder, please avoid Filipino time. And especially double check your equipments rather. A lot of applicants earlier, their headset, their cameras are not working, and they do have unstable internet. That is a no-no. You only have one chance to attend the onboarding. So if you miss that chance, despite of any reason, we're sorry, but you cannot continue anymore. Okay? So before you do attend tomorrow, make sure to double check everything and join the meeting link 15 minutes before the actual time. If your chosen schedule is 6 p.m. tomorrow, then you need to join the meeting as early as 5:45 p.m. If your chosen is the next day, 2 p.m. schedule, that is Feb 17, then you need to join the meeting link as early as 1:45 p.m. Why? So at least you still have extra time or spare time to fix your issues before the onboarding would do start. Or else, you could already do fail. Are we clear about that?
Yes, miss.
Clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Then the meeting link for the onboarding, don't worry, I will send it to you tonight via email. So the email subject is 5-1 Talk Next Step Reminders. So second homework, write it down, remind yourselves, check your emails at 8 p.m. tonight. Write it down, remind yourselves, I'll not repeat it anymore. I will send an email at 8 p.m. tonight. The subject is 5-1 Talk Next Step Reminders. In that email, take note, you need to find and download the attached document file. I repeat, take note of it. You don't just read the email, but you need to download the PDF file or the attached document file because everything that you need for the next step is there. Number one, it will include the details of your onboarding, your chosen schedule, and the time. Number two, it will include the meeting link for you to be able to join. So for you to join, you just copy and paste the meeting link to your preferred browser, as simple as that, and join 15 minutes early. Third, it will include a copy of the script, which you'll be using for the audio recording. Okay, so those are the very important details that you need, and other reminders are in the PDF file tonight at 8 p.m. In case you haven't received an email, sometimes it happens due to technical issue, or let's say there's an email but no document file attached. What are you going to do? Take note, find the copy of the PDF file and email on our Skype group. I repeat, another copy would be sent tonight via Skype. Crystal clear, everyone? Can you follow? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, that's good. So I hope you would be able to read everything in that file tonight. Okay, let's proceed. Regards with your schedules, let me confirm the following who do confirm. Let me double check rather those who do confirm for tomorrow. So listen first. Kindly correct me later if I'm wrong. Okay, let's have the first batch will be attending tomorrow. So that would be Thursday evening, February 16 at 6 p.m. tomorrow or 1800. We do have the following. Tia Reyes, Mark Anthony Verzosa. We do have Neldy Jane Arguson, Isabel Wanan. We also have Webster Badai, Aini Ora. Next, we also do have Crystal Jane Cagas, Madeline Cantilla. We also do have Angeline Reforzado. Next is Anjanette Basmayor. We also do have Norfaisa Didato. Next is Martina Marcelo, Maria Bernadette Priela. And lastly, for tomorrow 6 p.m., Isel Maris Dominguez. Take note of that. Next, for the next day, February 17, that is Friday, 2 p.m., the following who would do attend. Let me check on the list. I have one moment. Let's start for February 17, 2 p.m., Jewel Joy Bobadilla. Next is Ria Micheco Gutierrez, Sylvia Canelo, Cheryl Trazona, Rodora Jimenez. So kindly unmute your microphones now. Everyone, did I get your schedules correctly?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am.
How about the others? Is it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So I'll give you one last chance. If any of you would like to change your schedule, call me attention before I leave the Zoom meeting room later. Okay? So don't worry. If you're currently checking the timer here on Zoom, I only have last 4 minutes. We're not yet done. I do have the second part of the orientation, so that means after 4 minutes, this would do end. Wait for my message on Skype. I will send you right away the second Zoom meeting. You need to join the second part in order for me to process your applications. Clear?
Clear.
Clear.
Okay, that's good. So let's continue. I still have last 3 minutes. One more thing which I'll be discussing is about the important reminders. So I'll share my screen again. One moment. So the important reminders are here on the Skype group. This part, this one. Okay. Can you see my screen? Thumbs up?
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's start. For the important reminders, first is you need to take note is I do strongly suggest and I do advise everyone to do attend the new teacher training after the onboarding. This is very important. It's a 2.5 hours training. This is also called NTT. Okay, so this is the last recruitment process. Please do not be absent because finishing the NTT or the new teacher training increases the visibility to more students. In short, this would do boost your bookings in the future once you are a launch teacher. So if you missed your training, then we're sorry. There could be higher chances that you would have low bookings or no bookings at all. So your coaches in the onboarding, during the onboarding rather, will schedule you for the new teacher training. So for those who will be attending tomorrow, your coach will be scheduling you for training. And for those who will be also attending on February 17, your onboarding coaches will be endorsing you for the training. Take note of that. Second, I would like to clarify that even though you finish the recruitment process, there is no guarantee that you would be all teachers here in the platform. Please do not assume that you would be a 5-1 Talk teacher right away. Let me explain that our recruitment process is similar to BPOs or call center, meaning you need to attend the whole process. Even though you received an automated email stating that you passed the orientation, you passed the onboarding, etc., please disregard. Because what the email that you need is the one stating that you are officially launched 5-1 Talk teacher. Those words, launch teacher, that is the email that you need. Okay? So you would expect an email 4 days after onboarding. So let's say for those who will be attending tomorrow or Feb 17, count 4 maximum days, 4 calendar days. Within that 4 days, we will notify you via email if you will be launched as a teacher, meaning you are accepted, or if you did not make it, you would also be notified via email. We could notify you maximum 4 days after onboarding or less than 4 days, okay? So the basis of choosing the final teachers here in the platform, technically our directors would be choosing you guys. So either you're an applicant with excellent communication skills, regardless of the educational attainment, or you could be chosen if you're an applicant who do have good teaching background or previously or current, regardless of the educational attainment. So please do not expect that you would be accepted after onboarding. Wait for the email. So while you're waiting for the email that you're launched, or if you did not make it, please do attend the training, the new teacher training. Clear, everyone? Is that clear?
Clear, ma'am.
Clear, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
that's
Clear,
good.
ma'am.
So upon checking the timer, we only have less than a minute, so I won't make it for the next topic that I'll be discussing. So for now, I will end the first part of the orientation. Thank you very much for listening, everyone. We do not have breaks. After the Zoom meeting, go back on Skype, wait for my message, and join the second Zoom meeting. Okay? Thank you, and I will see you on the next part. Okay, so let's wait for the others. I have 15 applicants and counting. 16. Okay. Still waiting for 2 more applicants. Let's wait for them. So for those who just joined here on Zoom, so kindly turn on your cameras. And as what I mentioned a while ago, if you have any questions, clarifications, you may now ask me while I'm still waiting for the applicants to join. Okay, one more applicant. Okay, let's start. So I will be sharing my screen again. This time I will be discussing rather the February promo, which I've already posted or sent on our Skype group. So I'll share my screen. Can you see my screen, everyone?
Still loading. Yeah, we can see it.
Yes, ma'am.
How about the
Yes,
others?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's good.
Yes, ma'am.
So these are the information that I do send. This time I will be discussing is the promo, this part. Okay. Listen, everyone. We do have a promo this month which called Start Teaching with Higher Rate. But let me inform you that this promo is only applicable for applicants who do have a bachelor's degree, or in other words, who are college graduates or four-year courses. Okay. So I would like to clarify again, in case that you're graduate of associate degree, vocational course, let's say you're still studying or you're still an undergrad, then I'm sorry, you are not qualified for the promo. Okay, so take note again, this promo is only for the college graduates or bachelor's degree holder. So listen, you could do have chances to do start at a higher level and rate. There are two options. You can start at level 4 senior teacher A, or another option is you can start at level 7 master teacher B. So let me clarify that here in 51 Talk, you would be paid per student basis per class. So the logic before you receive bookings is you need to open your schedules first. Plan your schedules ahead of time, including breaks, including rest days. One teaching slot or one class is only 25 minutes. Take note, you need to conduct the full 25-minute lesson. Do not end the lesson early or else you also have a complaint. Okay? So you need to finish and maximize the 25 minutes. That is per student basis per class. Next one, if you do open slots consecutively, let's say from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., or let's say from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., luckily, you've been booked consecutively in an hour. That is already equivalent to 2 book classes. Why? Because again, one class or one slot is equivalent to 25 minutes. Clear with that?
Yes.
Next. What are the requirements for you to do start at a higher level? Let's have first number 1, that is level 7, Master Teacher B. You would be paid 50 pesos per class, or that is equivalent to 100 pesos per hour. There are 3 requirements. 1, you need to have TESOL certificate. The TESOL certificate or TESOL is an English certification program. However, it must consist 120 hours. Clarification. What if I don't have TESOL right now? Then you cannot have the level 7. You're not qualified. Another question. What if I would like to take TESOL? Is that possible? Yes, you may take TESOL, but I'll be honest, you cannot finish the 120 hours TESOL within this week. And that also costs thousands of pesos. Okay? So very simple. If you don't have TESOL certificate now, disregard the level 7. You cannot have it. But let's say that you have TESOL certificate. The second requirement is you need to upload your proof of education. Any of these 3, you can upload your diploma, your transcript of records, or certificate of graduation. And the third requirement is you need to open 30 slots during the peak hours. Remember, you need to open your slots first before you receive bookings. Opening 30 slots is good for 2 weeks or 1 cutoff. Okay? So if you listened well in the video, peak hours are considered as the most available time of your students, meaning this is their most free time. They would be booking teachers during this period. So peak hours are from 1800 to 2030, or that is 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. weekdays and weekends Philippine time. So take note, if you want to have guaranteed bookings, then I suggest open your slots on the peak hours. Okay? So those are the requirements for the level 7 Master Teacher B. 1, TESOL certificate. 2 is your proof of education. And 3, open 30 slots during peak hours. Moving on. If you are interested with level 4, let's say you don't have a TESOL certificate, you still have a chance to start at level 4. There are 2 requirements. 1, you upload your proof of education. Your diploma, transcript of records, or certificate of graduation is accepted. And the second requirement is you still need to open 30 slots during peak hours. Those are the 2 requirements for the level 4 senior teacher A. Can you follow? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
Also, let me give you a heads up. Do not attempt to submit fake diplomas or fake transcript of records, okay? I know you can easily have that in Recto or in other places. Mind you, we can easily notice if the diploma is fake because we also do background check. So please do not attempt, or else that would do forfeit your applications, okay? So let's move on to the next topic, or the last one, which is the 3 requirements. Scroll upwards. the information are here. These 3 photos, which you can see on my screen. So let's have the first requirement. Remember that you can only submit, or you would only submit rather, 3 requirements. So let me dictate it first. The 3 requirements are these, which you can see on my screen. On the list, first, you need to submit and upload your 2x2 photo, your current photo. Second is you need to submit 1 valid ID, and the third one is your voice recording. Those are the only 3 requirements I need from you in order for me to process your application. Without those 3 requirements, or let's say it's incomplete or there are missing requirements, automatic, I will not process your application. Also, if some of the requirements doesn't meet our standards, let's say you submitted a bad 2x2 photo or a blurry 2x2 photo, or let's say that your valid ID, the photo of it is blurred as well, or let's say you submitted a bad voice recording, there are a lot of background noises, or you mispronounce the words, those are also the reasons which could put you on hold. Okay, so take note, prepare requirements, and upload the 3 ones which I mentioned. So in order for you to do that, you would be uploading them on our website, which we call the teacher account. So this is our term for our website, teacher account or portal. Let me give you a heads up that each of you would be having your own accounts here. Because in the future, let's say you would like to check your bookings, you would like to check the details of your students, how many students you do have for this day or the entire week. Also, all lesson materials that you need for your classes, that would be downloaded from the teacher account. No need to create lesson material. If you would like to check your fees or similar to a payslip, that is also in your account. For the announcements, that is also in your own teacher account. That's why you need to attend the onboarding, because everything that I mentioned regarding your teacher account, how to use it and how to navigate it, that will be taught in your 2-hour onboarding tomorrow or on February 17th. Okay? So I will teach you later on the last part of the orientation how to log in your accounts. But for now, just take note that later, the first thing that you'll be doing in your own teacher account or portal is to accomplish the service agreement form that was mentioned in the video. So that is the thing which you'll be doing tonight. Then by tomorrow, you'll be navigating the other parts of the teacher account. Okay? Then I would like to remind you about the deadline. You need to upload the 3 requirements before you do attend the onboarding. So for those who will be attending tomorrow 6 p.m., you need to upload it before you do attend. For those who will be attending February 17, 2 p.m., you need to upload it before 2 p.m. Clear, everyone? Give me a thumbs up. Can you still follow? Okay, good. Let's proceed. Let me give you an idea. Accomplishing these requirements are very easy. Everything could be done at your home. No need to spend money. Specifically, your 2x2 photo, this could be done at your home. First, you need to find a plain wall or plain background at your home, preferably a white wall. But if you don't have a white wall, at least a light colored background with good lighting. Okay? Because the photo that you would submit, take note, should be similar to a passport photo quality. You need to imitate that type of photo. Okay? Next, you need a photographer. So anyone at your home could be your photographer or even your friend. So please ask them, hi, can you help me just for 5 minutes? Take me a photo for my requirements. As simple as that. Okay? And the third one, you can use any camera, including your mobile phone camera. It's fine. As long as you submit a good quality and a decent 2x2 photo. It's fine with us taken at your home. Okay? So, plus, these are some guidelines for you to have good photos at your home. Follow these. Listen. You must wear any of the following. Any color, you can wear a blazer. If you don't have this, you can wear a collared shirt or a polo shirt. Or V-neck shirt is also accepted. Next, ladies, female applicants, ensure that you wear light makeup before the picture taking. Okay? And very important, ladies, do not clip, do not ponytail your hair, especially for those who do have medium to long type of hair. Put your hair at the back of your shoulders and ears should be visible in the photo. So you can now see the sample photos, correct? Please imitate that and follow the guidelines. And lastly, for the male applicants, gentlemen, just ensure you're clean shaven and observe proper grooming. That's it. You can have your photos done at your home within 5 minutes. Then just a last reminder about the photo. Please do not attempt to take your own photo. I do not accept selfies. I could easily notice if a photo is a selfie. Or do not grab photos from your Facebook or Instagram. We do not allow that. I need a formal and good 2x2 photo because that would be displayed in your teacher account, which your potential students and clients would be seeing your appearance. Okay? Second requirement is your government issued photo ID or other words, valid ID. So take a look on the list. I only need one ID from you, just one. So please choose one ID, take a photo using your mobile phone, then you're done. So from numbers 1 to 8, requirements number 1 to 8, choose from that. If you don't have any of those, I suggest for you to apply requirements number 9 and 10. So that means if you don't have any other valid IDs, you can apply police clearance or an NBI clearance. That is fine with us. So the deadline is before you do attend the onboarding, correct? What if some of you do plan to apply NBI or police clearance because they don't have a valid ID? Please do it. Please apply online. Then I understand you cannot get your clearance right away. So what you're going to do is to take a photo of the proof of payment of your NBI clearance or police clearance, or take a photo of the receipt. I will accept that temporarily. Then once you receive your clearance, you can re-upload it in your teacher account. Clear? Thumbs up, everyone. Are we clear with that? Okay, good. One more thing. There are some IDs which are not listed on my screen, plus on our website, but we can now accept these IDs this year, 2023. So what are the 3 IDs accepted? Listen. Number 1, for the college students or still studying right now, I can accept temporarily your student ID. Only for the students are currently enrolled, okay? Second, I can accept Philippine National ID. So take note, for those who applied for the National ID last year, double check from the government website. Perhaps you already have the electronic copy. You can download them, it's accepted. Or if you receive the actual ID, then that's better. And the third ID which we can now accept is voter certification. So those 3 IDs, whenever you upload them on the website, you will not see it because it's not yet there on the website. So what you're going to do, if you will be uploading either student ID, national ID, or police clearance, voter certification rather, those 3, upload it under the postal ID section. Please write it down. For those who do plan to upload school ID, national ID, and voter certification, upload it under the postal ID. Can you still follow?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you still okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we're down to the last topic. Don't worry. The last one is your audio recording or voice recording. So take a look. This is the last part. Listen. So everyone, for the recording, you need a self-introduction script that you need to read in order for you to do the recording. It's just a voice recording. I only need your voices. So read the script. However, where can you find the copy of the self-introduction script? The answer is I will be sending it to you tonight via email at 8 p.m. So that is together in the PDF file with your onboarding meeting link and other details for onboarding. The script would be included, okay? So just to give you a few reminders. 1, you cannot create your own self-introduction script because we do have a standard for that. We have a template for that. So leave it to me. I will be the one to provide the script which you'll be using. Second, do not revise the script. Do not change it. Follow it word per word. If we notice in your recording, you change your script, even though it's one word, automatic, I will not process your application. Okay? You need to follow the exact script given to you. And number 3, in that script, there is a different name included. So take a look at the second bullet, the one which is highlighted in blue. Here in the company, you cannot use your actual names or your original names. So we do not allow teachers to have the same names with the other applicants. In short, during your teaching or whenever you introduce yourself in front of your students, you need to use the 5-1 Talk teacher name given to you. It's a system-generated name or it is your alias during your teaching. Follow the name given to you by the company. For example, Your names like Webster, Norfisa, Angeline, Maria Bernadette, take note, you cannot use your actual names, but the name that will be given to you would be quite similar to your first name. You can have, for example, Webster Tim, or you can have a different name like Norfisa Anna or Angeline Kim. There would be an additional name or quite similar to your first name. But again, you cannot use your actual names. Are we clear about that, everyone?
Yes.
Clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear? Yes,
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
And
Yes.
last, for you to do the recordings, just to help you, you can use the free websites which you can see. So take note, just use your laptop and your headset. Go to these websites, voicespice.com, or you can use recordmp3online.com. Those are free websites. Once you've seen those websites, you can start your recording there. Start reading the script from the PDF file. The next, while reading the script, be very lively, enthusiastic, pronounce the words correctly, and please ensure that you are in a very quiet room while doing the recording. Because if there are background noises or static noises, then automatic, we cannot accept the recording and I cannot process your application. Okay? So after you do the recording, of course, save it in MP3 format. That is the only format accepted. So after you save the recording, please listen to your own recording. Double check if you pronounce the words correctly and if there are no background noises. Because if there are slight noises, you need to repeat the recording. Okay? So that would be all for tonight. Thank you everyone for listening. And the next part is I'll be now answering your questions and clarifications. After the Q&A, we will move on to the last part, which is logging into your teacher account and accomplishing the service agreement form. But before that, everyone, any questions who would like to start asking? Kindly raise your hand and state your question. Anyone? Let me know if you don't have questions as well.
None from my end, ma'am.
Okay.
None.
None for me.
None,
None
so far.
None, miss.
None so
So
far, ma'am.
double check your notes.
None, ma'am.
You might have questions about booking system, teaching hours, your class remittance fees, anything about requirements. Last call before we proceed. Double check your notes.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Does 5-1 Talk accept high school graduate, or it should
Yes,
be at
we
least...
do accept
Oh, okay.
at least a high school graduate.
Okay.
But
Yes,
if you're still in high school, we do not accept that.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? How about the others? Anything that you're quite curious about the platform, the fees, peak hours, booking system? Nothing? Okay, you're nodding your head. So my question right now, since it's already 6:34 and at least you could rest early, can we move on to the last part? Can we log into your portals?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's good. So this time everyone switch back on Skype. And then unmute your microphone because we will be doing it simultaneously and I'll be asking you questions simultaneously. Read the instructions first. Do not skip reading. If you noticed a while ago, before we do start the orientation, a lot of the applicants did not read my reminders earlier. Some of them did not provide the middle name. Some of them provided the wrong onboarding schedule. So please make it a habit to always read the reminders or the instructions given to you. Take your time in reading, okay? One more thing. There are some applicants who are visual learners. Let's say that you're having a difficulty in following the read instructions that I sent. It's quite long. You would just like to take a look. So if you are an applicant who's a visual learner, I am now sending photos. So these are 4 photos. These photos are also instruction, but in picture form. So those instructions are just the same. If you would like to take a look on the photos, it's fine. If you would like to read instructions, way better. Okay. So my question right now is, can you now see the instructions on the group?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
How about
ma'am.
the others? Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
good. Let's start. Be ready. We will do it. I would like to remind you that you cannot use mobile phone or any tablet when you log into your accounts. Please always use your laptop. Okay, let's proceed. Number one, you can now see the link or the website of the teacher account or portal, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Click the
Yes,
link.
ma'am.
Click the link now, or you can copy the link, paste it to your preferred browser. Do it now. If I assume you have fast internet, you can now see the website. It's color white, yellow, and blue, showing username and password. Are we all on the same page?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you still follow? How about the others? I could only hear a few responses.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
good.
Yes,
Listen
ma'am.
first. Okay, we're all on the same page. For the username, you would type there is your email address, all small letters, no spaces. So the email address which you registered in your application or the one that you provided to your interviewers or in our website, that email address, type it under the username. Do it now. Then, a heads up. Some applicants do have a lot of email. Then suddenly they cannot remember which of the email they'll be using as the username. If you're one of the applicants who are quite confused what username you'll be using, or you cannot access the old email, just let me know. Because I do know your username right now. I do know your logins. Next, the password that you will type. Listen, everyone. Password is 51talk. All small letters, double check. No one should be using caps lock. No extra spaces, one word. Number 5. Number 1, small letter TALK 51talk is the password. Click sign in. Okay, so this time, if you already click sign in, you should be able to see the word service agreement above the website or the page. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone who cannot follow, anyone who needs help.
I need help, ma'am.
Amy, what is the problem?
I cannot.
Amy, what is the problem?
I cannot follow you, ma'am.
Because
Same here, mom. I have a problem.
Same here, ma'am.
Me.
okay, Izel, Amy, and Angeline, the three of you kindly read instructions on the group. Number 1, click the link first. Your username is your email address. Password is 51talk. Can you see the instructions, Izel, Amy, and Angeline?
Yes, ma'am. Done. I already
Good.
log in.
How about you, Amy and Angeline? Can you see the instructions?
Yes, I can see, ma'am, but I cannot sign in.
What is the prompt or the message? Incorrect username or user does not exist? Angeline, answer me. I only have few minutes left here on Zoom. Okay, since I cannot wait for you, Amy and Angeline, I'll just assist you later. For the rest, now this is your
Okay.
job. For those who successfully logged in and can see service agreement, this time, go back on the instructions on Skype, read the instructions from number 2 onwards. So you can see the instructions there, sign and fill out your service agreement. So I will give you the rest of the time to read the instructions from number 2 onwards. Don't worry, finishing the form is very easy. You can see the form at the most bottom part. Just scroll downwards. Then make sure to read the instructions. You need to double check your details there. Some of the details are there, but some of them are not complete yet. For example, postal address, that is your current home address, you need to provide it. Zip code is the 4-digit code of your area, city, or province. TIN number, TIN section, leave it blank. I don't need that. There are some of you who do not have a middle name. Please, if you don't have a middle name, kindly leave it blank. Okay? This time, if you don't have a middle name, leave it blank. But for the rest of you, just check your names because most of it, 99% of the names are already correct because I checked it during the attendance a while ago. Okay, so just double check your postal address, zip code, that's it. Click get verification code. The code will be sent to your respective emails. So you need to log into your personal email, check for the code either in your email inbox or email spam folder. You need to wait maximum 2 minutes to receive the code. After 2 minutes, if you did not receive the code, you need to ask help from me. So simply message me on the Skype group. I will assist you. Don't worry, I will stay online on Skype, okay? Until all of you are done. So once you do receive the code, copy it, go back to the form and paste the verification code there. Then you're good to go. Click I agree button. You're done. You will see the last page, step 4. Congratulations. You're done with the orientation. The very last thing that I need from you is you need to take a photo of the step 4 congratulations page on your end, or you can take a screenshot. If you don't know how to take a screenshot, our Skype group. So I need the proof. You need to show it to me that you're done. Once you're done sending the proof that you're done with the form, you may go offline, enjoy the rest of the night, and just check your emails at 8 p.m. We're done for tonight. Any questions aside from the 2 teachers who cannot log in?
I encountered an error on the email address. You mentioned that we will be using the email address that we have
Same,
when I
yes,
fill
with the
out.
username.
Yeah, it actually shows me a different email, but when I put in the email address that I have put in before and get the verification code, it tells me that the email address has been used.
Okay. Noted on that, Crystal Jade. So give me a few minutes, okay? So I will do fix that. I will forward it now to our IT team. Aside from Crystal, any questions before I leave on Zoom?
Hi, ma'am. I was
Mhm.
able to sign in and got the verification code.
Proceed. Okay. Just read the
So
instructions.
I will just click the I.
Yes. Any questions before I leave on Zoom? Because we're done for
No, ma'am.
tonight. No more?
I was not
more.
able to sign in also, ma'am.
Okay. Amy, double check your username. I will send me a message on the Skype group that you cannot